Hello, Taurus. It's umomgtarot, and this is your Someone Secretly Stalking You tarot card reading. Let's have a look at the astrology reading cards for who we're talking about, and then we'll go to the tarot spread to see what we're talking about. And if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There is a link to my website. And here's your first card. Oh, it's Gemini. What? Gemini making a cameo in your reading, Taurus. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So there she go right there. There she go right there with that Gemini mouth, with that Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde energy, but also charismatic, fun, just lots of interesting in a Gemini. Then we have the Aquarius. Okay, the energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Ain't that some Now, I've shuffled this off camera, and I've shuffled it again, and we're getting kind of a strange situation with Aries. The Aries reading, I think, had these two cards. They might be a different order, but listen, folks, I'm shuffling. I swear I'm not just tacking on a different name on this reading. That's hilarious if it comes out the same or similar. The energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Two air signs, an intellect, if you will. I swear I shuffled everything. I swear I shuffled even between cards. I shuffled. Okay, and Taurus, the energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. You see? I swear I shuffled a lot. Between cards, between Aquarius and Taurus, I did shuffle. Like, what? This is wild. So, this is your reading. Some of you might have a connection to Aries. Some of you might want to have a look at that reading. But Taurus, there you are, right there in the face, and the energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, productive, yet relaxed and slow. All right, so now we have Gemini and Taurus here, and so the communication and the love, the inner planets right there. We have this having a bigger effect, I think, on a day-to-day basis. So bigger effect in the now. Gemini giving us the Mercury energy, Taurus giving us that Venus energy. And then we have the surprise element of Aquarius giving us Uranus energy, which adds surprises. And not bizarreness, but it's sometimes interpreted as bizarreness, but it's like a rebellious and peculiar energy when it comes to Aquarius and Uranus. So let's have a look at your stalker. Let's see what they're stalking about, because this is real cute if you want to stalk me for something good. Okay? Let's not jinx it. Here's your first card. Oop. 10 of Cups in reverse. Somebody that at some point you had a happy ending with, or you were in a state of bliss around this one. Oh yeah. You were loving it. 10 of Cups. I feel like they're either on a mission for that 10 of Cups feeling with you, a feeling of completion, or they might be a little delusional. But it is on par with stalker energy, because they think that there's this happy ending waiting for them, and they're not, like, regardless of what you've literally said in the real world, like what you've tangibly said is like, I'm not interested, or whatever. Then hey. But I feel like with the Moon card, this person might have some mind-altering energy. So it's like you could be depressed. You could... Excuse me. Woo! Out of nowhere. You could have mental health issues that kind of distort your perception of reality. So this person might be a little deluded about this happy ending they so-called feel. I mean, you might be aware, you might not be aware. So I feel like somebody has like strong feelings with you and some delusions of grandeur when it comes to you. Not good for a stalker. Then we have the Wheel. Look at that. We got the other surprise planet. The Wheel is associated with Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of growth, expansion, and unexpected change. Just kind of similar to Uranus, but Uranus doesn't, like, surprise, your house burned down. It's more of like random surprise where it's like, oh. Whereas Jupiter is like, ooh, let's multiply your bank account. Let's bring some people into your life. Let's do some things that just generate good vibes. Let's quantum leap it. So, and of course, Jupiter is connected to Pisces, who rules the moon, or is associated with the moon card. So we have like this Pisces Jupiter, this like imagination and expanding and growing. So let's hope it's good, because this person has quite the imagination, possibly delusions. Let's hope for a vivid imagination, because with these cards it's feeling colorful, right? 10 of Cups, look at that card. But it could go left real quick, but the wheel is setting us in a different direction here. So then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And the Knight of Swords in reverse is giving us a little bit of impulsive energy. That makes me feel like it's like manic or mania type, like randomly you have a spurt of like energy and desire to do stuff impulsively, but like this might be an issue. On the one hand, it's like, oh my goodness, great, you know? And then on the other hand, it might be like, oh, this is actually a symptom. So watch that with this person. They might have a burst of feeling a certain type of way. Excited, growth, expansion, surprise. This person might surprise you and try to meet you or see you, or you know what I mean? Like we see the Knight of Swords running. We also see that the Knight of Swords is impulsive and reckless with their mouth, reckless with their actions. You know, hothead energy. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, we're talking about growth. We're talking about the next thing, like they're going over probable outcomes. And they're doing that because of what they said, or what they're going to say, or how they, like, I feel like this is like fleeing the scene. It looks like the Knight of Swords, or running for survival. Like, it's like almost like, did you get caught? Like, did you get caught stalking and then run away and then see what the growth potential is, or go, oh, now I'm gonna have to go over. Now I'm gonna have to, or like, you know what I mean? Maybe I got blocked and I'm all angry about that. My dummy account got blocked from following their profile. Now I have to replan or reimagine something. So this is if we're going from the worst case scenario of a real time working stalker. But if we're going with like matters of the heart, it might be somebody that you're connected to. 10 of Cups, that you had a blissful period of time in your life, which makes them maybe a little less crazy because you know them. And they might just be going through something where they are vulnerable. The moon card again, there's so this association with reality, or just something that's on their mind that's distorting their perception. It could be like, I'm going through something, I lost a loved one, and so I feel like I'm drowning, you know, or I feel like I'm like, my state is just like gloomy, you know, and looking for the Wheel of Fortune, some luck, some surprise, or something to grow and expand in a positive light. You know, it might be before their feelings are resolved, so they might have little like, let me lash out here and there type thing. But that energy might, like, if they have a lot to be grateful for, it might be just like they just need that guidance or support, and they might just be looking into you for it. But just maybe, I don't know if they're going to say something, you know, let's say they plan to say something and then it just goes left, it goes in a different direction. It goes to a place where there's fighting, or there's like, why are you even talking to me, or you blah, blah, blah. You think you want me to be there when you need you, and you were the reason that I was, you know, sad once, and you weren't there for me. Like, you're causing my pain and you want me to be there for yours? What? But I feel like this person's like trying to like get to a place where they can grow. So we see the speeding up of things, and then, so some of you, like, this person might have just stalked you a little bit, and then boom, here we are, like, talking to each other. I feel like there's like a quantum movement where it's like, one day I was just thinking about you or dreaming about you, then bam, all of a sudden you appeared. There might be that in there. The 10 of Cups, it feels like, to start this reading, it feels like they're they're very cupsy about it, so they're very spiritual and intuitive about their feelings. They think their feelings mean something, so they might have had like this deep depth of thought, depth of feeling that makes them feel like they're plunging into water while they're sleeping or something. Like, so that could mean somebody who, you know, you were in a relationship and the relationship didn't work out, but they feel like after all this experience, they know what their happy ending looks like, and they're like lost in the illusion that happy ending is you. That's one scenario, but like, I feel like this feeling is like of, they had something before, but now they've come to a place where they realize they can value it, or realize like it was a dream, because now they're even lower than that. And so their perception is seeing that this was, their perception is different. It's altered. It's affected by something, by how they feel, or whatever it is that's entering their system that's making them go off course in terms of what's regular. But again, I think that what also subsequently, I feel like a surprise comes to them, or like some type of just influx of energy and positivity, or something interesting that twists fate. Like they've, that could be sobering up. Yeah, sure. Or it could be one day I just decided for things to be different consciously. I mean, they do have the intellect for that. Like I just decided to like network. I decided to talk to friends. I decided to enforce some discipline. I decided to talk myself or something. But something changes randomly and drastically, whether they get hit by luck or they let that mindset just hit them. And then they, there might be some irritability. There's no perfection here. But I feel like what they're trying to do is be on the right path, ultimately. I think that if this person stalks you, it might be in despair. But it also might be on the right path. It might be the jolt that makes them, whatever they find, might be a surprise. And it might jolt them into wanting to act first. And like, this is like aggressively, but just because Taurus is hovering over there and I'm like aggressively, might just be like a Taurus determined, and so then soft and kind people will gravitate because that Taurus heart of gold, but they might be like, listen, I don't have time for you. It's nothing personal at all, but like I don't even have time to tell you it's not personal and explain that. I gotta go. This person might not maliciously, but like be shifted into gear based on what they saw while they were stalking you. That's a motivator, right? That makes you feel good. Maybe that's why this 10 of Cups is so far away, because like maybe I want that. So when I saw it, what I seen, it made me go, you know what? I gotta do push-ups right now. Maybe they saw you with someone else. Maybe they saw you thriving. Maybe they saw something that they're like, oh, I gotta level up. Level up in life. Maybe they compare themselves to you. Listen, you're out here doing, good work without even trying. Right, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video. And yeah, if you like your own personal reading, check out the description. I'm looking at something that might be cap on it, so I'm just gonna go. All right, have a good one, guys. Bye.